How'd that thing get in here? What is going on, you guys? I have no idea how that camera got in here and was turned on, but wanted to make a video today. As all of you know, I've been working remote and I absolutely love it. One reason is because I get to work wherever I want to as a digital nomad, but it did not all start this way. My first experience with working remote right when the pandemic started was no bueno. It did not go so well, so I want to make a video today to give you some realizations and tips, what I've learned from working from home and why this has changed it for me to love it just so much. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Now, as many of you know, I live in sunny Austin, Texas. Started working remote, I was actually at my parents' house in Ohio in their basement. It was finished, granted. However, there were no windows and I did not have the right mindset to work remote, and I almost drove myself crazy. So let's go into the tips and realizations that I've learned along the way from working remote so that you can reap these benefits as well and hopefully have the enjoyment that I've had. You need to separate your work and your life. I've talked about this in a previous video where I don't have anything work related on my personal cell phone. That was a big change that I made when I started working remote. In addition, make sure that you are able to separate where you work and where you sleep. Now, right now, yeah, it's a little bit messy. I'm in an Airbnb and I can only work where I sleep. That's the only option that I have. However, this is something that is doable even if you are in this situation. How does it happen? Well, you just shut the computer and you're done when you're done. Just don't be getting on there to sneak in one more email, at 9 p.m. as you're laying in bed and you just think about that. It will have diminishing returns. Trust me, you will wear yourself out and the work from home will get the most of you. So one rule that I have to go along with this is I do not lay on the bed during the workday, which really takes that separation and makes it a little bit more real. So even if I do want to lay down during the workday, I go downstairs to lay on the couch. So my bed, I'm only laying on there after the workday or before the workday starts. Number 2, this is nothing new. This is what you need to be successful, not only in work from home, but in a lot of areas of life. You need to have a set routine. And this is something that I did not have when I first started working from home. It was kind of like I was freeballing it, getting up for work, going down, going to work. Now I was on time, but right now what I'm doing is I'm working out before work. Long story short, what you need is just a good color coordinated calendar like this to make sure that you're going to be on track to get everything done that you need, so that you're going to start at 9 and end at 5. Now, not all careers will allow you to do this, but in my current situation, there is definitely a process that you can follow to make sure that you open your computer at one time in the morning and shut it at another, and keep that routine as you do in other areas of your life. Now, if you're anything like I was when I first started this, you're going to be, like I said, getting up in the middle of the evening, going to check your email, wanting to get one more email out. No, this is not going to work. It will have diminishing returns, and that's what I experienced. So make sure that you keep a routine, work out, whether it be in the morning or the evening. Have a set amount of time for lunch. Make sure that you take your whole lunch, because if you do these things, then you will be able to get your work done more efficiently. And that's what I experienced, and that's why I am enjoying the digital nomad work from home lifestyle. Number 3, so when you need to take a break, take it. Take that break immediately. So when I first started working from home, I am in sales, so I wanted to make sure that I hit my call numbers. Like, I'm not leaving my chair until I hit 15, 20, whatever the case may be, calls or X amount of emails. Right now, my mindset is completely different, because if I feel anything like ready to go up, need a break, whatever the case may be, I do it immediately, within reason. Probably like once every hour, hour and a half, I will go out and take a walk, get some fresh air. It is very nice in Austin because I get to go out in the sunshine, but wherever you are, this is essential. So when you do feel that way, make sure that you just give yourself some slack, get up, take that break, because if you try and just power through it, go with the train through it, then you will have diminishing returns, or at least that's what I experienced, and you will not be enjoying the work from home life. So thank you so much for watching. All in all, what we're trying to get from these 3 tips is a full-on flow state for what you're doing. Getting into that flow state, completing that, and then taking a break, and then getting into another flow state, as opposed to a little bit here, powering through, keep pushing, etc. No, get yourself and your mind into a flow state where you can work, be efficient, and then reap those benefits to keep moving along through the day. Now, work from home, like I said, has been awesome for me, but it's only gonna be awesome for you, I believe, if you have a certain amount of discipline. I know a ton of people who cannot work from home. They say they cannot work from home. Anybody can do this. You just have to really be focused, stay with that mindset, and make sure that you get into the flow state and get your work done at the end of the day. So thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment below if you have any additional tips or thoughts on this topic. And yeah, we'll see you next week.